There have been numerous times over the last couple of years where I've told myself I really need to get better at playing piano. And guess what? I haven't. And despite owning multiple types of keyboard and creating a number of videos involving them, I haven't actually managed to get myself to knuckle down and take some time to actually learn how to play them. Maybe those online ADHD tests had a point. But with the help of this keyboard, things might be different. And I'm only just realizing how hard this is going to be to show on camera. How am I going to fit this all into frame? This right here is the One Smart Keyboard Lite, which was sent to us by the guys over at The One to check out on the channel. And there are numerous smart keyboards on the market these days, all varying in quality, but according to the reviews that I've seen of this one online, it seems to be pretty good. Imagine if I just ended the video there, just went, apparently it's pretty good. I read some reviews online. See you later. God, that'll make my life easy, wouldn't it? And according to the Amazon listing, it's also the best way to learn. And my God, I hope they're right, because that's exactly what I need. Stanley. 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 Stanley! Stanley! What are you doing in here? Stanley, if you run off like that again, I'm going to give you a right bollocking. That's what I'm going to do, kid, all right? You're not the sharpest kid in the block anymore. You can't survive out there. What am I doing? Power adapters in that one. Shouldn't have thrown that one away. So the One Smart Keyboard Lite has 61 light-up keys. There's also a Pro version which has 88 weighted light-up keys, which has a more authentic acoustic piano feel, but it is also more than double the price of the Lite, and seeing as my piano skills still have a lot to be desired, the Lite version is going to be more than enough for me. It's really weird holding a keyboard like this. It feels like I'm Santa and a musician has brought his beloved keyboard in so we can get a photo with Santa. That's actually a really good idea. Can we do that? Can we just get everybody to get their favorite instruments and get a photo of it with Santa? That'd be really cute. We can make it into a calendar. What a great idea. You've done it again, Charles. You've done it again. So what is on this keyboard? Well, of course, we have these 61 light-up keys. We've got built-in speakers either side here. And then just under here, we've got a minimal amount of buttons. And we've also got a place to hold your sheet music or your iPad. We've got a power button. We've got a tone, sustain, and a volume dial. And on the back, you've got all your ports, including USB, DC, mic in, aux out, and pedal. Sadly, this thing doesn't come with a pedal, so you're going to have to get one separately if you want one. With the USB port, you can use this as a MIDI controller with apps like GarageBand, or you can plug it into a PC and use a better program, whatever floats your boat. Let's see if we can find a better position for this side camera, because you guys can't see anything. Don't judge me for my messy studio. Don't judge me for my messy studio. Who am I kidding? I know I've already been judged. This keyboard can also be battery powered, so it's a little bit more portable, but it does take 6 AA's, and unfortunately that's something I do not have right now. So we're just going to have an ugly trailing wire in our shot, because that's production quality right there. Turn it on. Volume to max. It's actually a pretty good speaker. And what's that I hear? Does this thing have velocity sensitive keys? Already it's better than all the other keyboards I own. Stick to what you know. Now, of course, you could just use this as a regular keyboard, hit the keys, make sound nice and easy. Or if you want to mix things up, you can download the One Smart Piano app on an Android or iOS device connected up to the keyboard and get access to 128 plus different instrument sounds. You can use the light up keys to play along with sheet music, you can play games, and you can watch 100 free video lessons, which sounds pretty good for a free app. In fact, the skeptic in me says it sounds a little too good to be true, but we'll find out when we actually give it a go. First of all, let's try out sheet music mode, where you can select from hundreds of different songs, all varying in difficulty and genre. There are a load of free tracks on here, but they're mostly classical, and if you want to try your hands at some of the more hip and happening modern pop tracks by the likes of Green Day, Dido, Flo Rida, and Hannah Montana, you know, all the guys the kids are listening to these days, you're going to have to fork out $4 for each track, which I know is a bit of a bugger considering you just spent hundreds of pounds on a keyboard, but hey, licensing is a thing. That's just how it is. What can we do? Ooh, they've even got a soundtrack for High School Musical 1, 2, and 3. I'm sure the youth will get a kick out of that one. To connect the iPad to the keyboard, there isn't anything fancy. There's no Bluetooth or anything like that, and they do actually supply 3 different types of cable for you. You've got the micro USB, you've got the lightning cable, and the USB-C, which is very nice. It's really annoying when you just get a micro USB cable, but everything's upgraded to USB-C now. So now that's connected, we're gonna go for the free music just here, and then we're gonna go for top pop movie music. I had to pay for these. That's not free, is it? All right, let's go for Mozart, and let's go for, I have no idea what any of these sound like. Let's just go for this one, why not? It's level 1, it should be easy. Wow. Sheet music is intimidating. Now this is a part that I've been looking forward to trying out. So as you can see on the sheet music, you can select which part of the song that you want to learn. If you want to learn just the parts on the left hand, you can do that, or you can do the right hand or both hands at the same time. And then it shows you which keys you need to hit by lighting them up in red, but you probably can't see that well because of the studio lighting. So I'll include some extra shots so you can see what it looks like in more natural lighting conditions. And the sheet music won't progress from the spot you're in until you hit the correct notes. So if I go ahead and hit the completely wrong notes, it doesn't move at all, but if I hit the right notes, it's moved along to the next step, which really allows you to take your time when you're learning a song. And if you want to redo a note, you can go ahead and click the previous one and play it again. Now let's go ahead and try some sheet music out and see if I can actually learn something. Hard Doubt. Easiest Mozart song to learn on piano.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
What's the easiest Mozart song to learn on piano?
Mozart. Sonata No.
Sonata No? No what? You know what, I don't think I know any other classical songs apart from Fur Elise, Moonlight Sonata, and maybe a couple of Mozart songs that I can't remember the name of, which isn't particularly handy, but let's see if we can just pick a random one and just learn it from scratch. That sounds way too hard. Oh god, the right hand is way harder. Drum stool to the rescue. Alright, this is getting nowhere fast. As fun as this is, let's see if we can find something a little bit easier. Your favourite Christmas songs. Don't make me play Christmas songs in October. Why didn't I see that to begin with? Easy, piano, classical, and beginner's fave. Let's go for beginner's fave. Green sleeve? That sounds very familiar. Let's try that. I think one of the things that I really struggle with when I play piano is just that I'm not very accurate when it comes to my finger placements. I'm just all the time hitting multiple keys, I'm hitting the wrong keys. I just don't know where I am at any given moment, and it's quite frustrating. It's almost like you need to practice to be good at these kind of things. Who knew? That was awful. Well, now we know what sheet music mode is all about, let's go ahead and try out Crash Course, which is very similar to an arcade rhythm game. And as someone who likes arcade rhythm games such as DDR and Guitar Hero, I really dig the idea of this. Let's go ahead and pick a song. The Swan. Why not? I have no idea what that is. First, listen to the melody. So the way this works, instead of it just being a game, obviously it's trying to teach you how to play the song, it's going to make you repeat a section until you get a certain score 3 times in a row. If you don't get that, it's just going to keep repeating it until you've cracked it. Okay, we could be here for a while. Still not happy, all right. Oh God. Also, what I really like about this mode is that it has a video at the bottom of the screen of someone's hand, so you can really get an idea of where each finger should be. With the sheet music mode, you don't have anything like that, so for me, it was quite tricky jumping into a song and trying to figure out where I should be placing each finger. And I just get a bit tangled up and it all goes downhill from there, but I'm glad that it has a video reference on the bottom of this mode. Just feels a lot better. He says as he continues to miss 5 notes in a row. It's as easy as that. See? I know how to play piano. I do like the fact that the crash course mode breaks down the songs into sections and makes sure that you've learnt those sections before moving on, so you've really cemented it into your mind. And from time to time, it will remove the video from the bottom of the screen, so you have to work out your hand placement all by yourself. So will this mode make you a better piano player? Quite possibly. Will it make you a better nostalgia player? I bloody hope so, because I'm very bad at that game. How do they move their hands that fast? It's giving me hand cramp just looking at it. And then you've got all your video tutorials here, and in each section here you've got 4 to 6 lessons, and then over here you have 100 lessons from the Hoffman Gallery, and I have no idea who they are, but that is a lot of lessons. And you can also do the same lessons but in Mongolian. There's nothing wrong with having Mongolian on here, I'm just surprised it's the only other option. Why not include some Spanish, French, Chinese? I don't know. Let's just try one of these tutorials. Let's go for hot cross buns and let's go for demo video. Don't know what that was all about. I never knew hot cross buns was a tune. I just realized that it says you scored higher than 99% of users. Does that mean you have no users by any chance? Either that or everybody else is just bad, but I find that hard to believe. As much as I like this guy's charisma, I don't know why he's looking off camera looking all confused. He's done that in 2 videos now. It's like someone's off camera telling him which keys to press and they're not updating him quick enough. And lastly, we've got the games, and I'm pretty sure I got a taste of that in the video section, but let's go ahead and try another one, shall we? Okay, I did absolutely rubbish on that one, but I got 3 stars and I'm better than 80% of users, which is just troubling. But I can do better. I can be better than 99%. I will be the 1% of this app. Mark my words. You know what? I like this app. Even though I suck, it's still telling me I'm better than everyone else, which is exactly what I want. %. That needs to be 99. Restart. That's more like it. Out of curiosity, what does a level 4 stage look like? Ah, they don't exist. What about level 3? They also don't exist. Level 2? Okay, we've got some level 2s. And despite that, I still scored higher than 50% of the people on here. It's all that practice that I had mastering Old MacDonald Had a Farm. And then when it comes to modifying the sound of the keyboard, you can go to sound settings, and in here you can adjust the reverb, you can adjust the chorus type, and then also if you want more than one sample on the keyboard at the same time, you've got split voice, you've got multi-voice, as well as split voice and multi-voice. So you've actually got quite a lot of options. And then you can also open up the keyboard to even more samples if you do use it with something like Keyboard X. I don't know what that is, but that's what they've used here. And just look at how many extra voices that you get with the app. I think inbuilt there's about 20, but on here there is literally hundreds. So what do I think about the One Smart Piano Lite? Well, I actually quite enjoy what you get with this kit. Between the app and the keyboard itself, it's all quite intuitive and a really good way to start playing piano. Especially if you're a kid, if you're using Crash Course and the sheet music mode. Together, I think they're a very good, sturdy starting block to just getting out there and playing piano. Even the games, even though they seem just like a bit of fun, could also teach you finger placement and getting used to tempo and all that. And I'm honestly quite surprised. I thought all of this was just going to be fairly low quality and not that great, but all in all, it's quite a nice piece of kit. The keyboard itself is a good keyboard. It's well built, it's quiet to play, it's not clickety clackety like some other cheaper keyboards. And the fact that it has velocity sensitive keys is something that I didn't really expect to see in the Lite version. I thought we would just get that in the Pro version, but it's good to see it's here too. And also the speakers are remarkably good. I thought I was going to have to use headphones to get good sound quality, but I didn't at all, which is nice because as a glasses wearer, wearing headphones for like 3 hours straight starts to get painful, so I'm glad I didn't have to do that. So all in all, I'm happy with this keyboard, and when used in conjunction with the app, it's just a good overall package. I don't know what this is. Promote synergy! Now obviously it's going to take a while until we know whether or not this thing will actually make me a good piano player or not, but fingers crossed it either makes me a good piano player or a better rhythm game player. Because who wants to be a prestigious piano player when you could just hang out in smoky Tokyo arcades and look really cool while doing it? Yeah, that's the life. And with that, I think that's going to be it for another edition of Looted. Once again, shout out to the executive producers over here on the Patreon. Thank you very, very much for your support. And if you like this video, hit like. If you like all our videos, hit subscribe. We've got more videos on the way. If you want to support the channel further, go ahead, check out the link in the description to our Patreon page. You can also join us on our Discord server. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.